We're all gonna clap and pretend that it didn't happen, right? Very good. Glad that we're on the same page. Now, to start the show though, I do need to give you the definition that we use here at Science Live of an explosion, and it goes as follows. A sudden increase in volume and the release of energy in an extreme manner, usually accompanied by high temperatures and the rapid expansion of gases that convert their energy into something we can both feel and hear called a shock wave. It's a lot of words, so we're gonna break it down kind of step by step, and to do that, we're first gonna start with that increase in volume, but more specifically, we're gonna be creating a combustion reaction. Now you need 3 ingredients for a combustion reaction. You need fuel, you need heat, and you need something called an oxidizer, which, can everybody still breathe?
Yeah.
Whoever just said no, you should get that fixed. Hopefully you said yes, or you took a really deep breath in. That oxidizer is just going to be the oxygen in the air around us. So, repeat after me. Fuel. Heat. Oxygen. Okay, we're going to do all 3 really quickly, I believe in you. Fuel, oxygen. Yeah, you guys are going to pass the class probably. It's fine. Now, more specifically, I do need some safety, and by that I'm going to put on these goggles because I'm wearing a lot of mascara today, and if this combustion reaction got near my face, it would be bad. So, we're going to slide that on. I'm also going to grab a glove from under here, not because the stuff that we're using is dangerous, just because I don't like the way it feels. It's kind of gross. Alright, so, like I said before, we're going to start with our first ingredient, our fuel. And everybody, for our fuel today, we're going to be using the one, the only, everybody, this is the dust of doom! Does it get spookier the longer I hold it? Yeah, okay, fair enough. It kind of looks like a jar of dirt, but I promise it's going to be super cool. So, we've got our fuel. Our heat is going to be provided by these matches if they work. We'll see what happens. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a big old handful of the dust of doom. Right, it happens every time. We have to budget for it. It's cool. Alright, then we're going to... Okay. Don't buy matches off of Amazon. Hold on. Alright. I've got fuel, I've got heat, what do I do? Put them together! Oh man, dude. It didn't work. That's okay, let's go through our checklist. Did I have fuel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in my hand right here. Did I have heat?
Yes.
Yeah, how does it match? Did I have oxygen?
Yes.
Yes and no. It's kind of a trick question. There's a little bit of oxygen in this pile of fuel in my hand, but not enough to get the combustion reaction that we want. To get the combustion reaction that we want, we need to oxidize our fuel, and we can do that. Oh, the AC's on. Hold on. So here's the thing about summer. They turn the AC on, and the AC is pointing directly at the stage. So sometimes the matches don't like to stay lit, and when that happens, we have a saying here: if it doesn't work the second time you try to do it, use a blowtorch. So instead of using a match, we're going to be using this blowtorch to get continuous heat. And you're going to combine them, and that looks a little something like 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! That was pretty awesome, right? Yeah. We kind of see that we get that tower of fire from our actual fuel. Now here's the thing. You in the front row can probably see it best. There's kind of this brownish, blackish splotch on the floor. This is what we scientifically call a mess. Thank you, I'll be here all week, literally. No, but in reality, what we have here is carbon. It's a byproduct of the specific combustion reaction. And in this case, this carbon smells like toasted marshmallows, and it's gonna waft its way through the audience, so if you're hungry, I'm sorry. Now, I heard some people say they want me to do it again, right? Yeah. Now here's the thing, I'm not gonna do it again. I know. One of you is. Adults, I would cover your ears. I need a volunteer! Oh my gosh, that right here in the jersey. Oh my god, that was scary. Come here, kid. Very good, give yourselves a round of applause. Very good yelling. Hello, friend. Hi, what's your name? Luca. Now, Luca, do you know that you're gonna throw fire?
Luca, my friend name is Luca.
No? Okay, well you are, so follow me this way. Now, first what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get you some safety. Alright. Come on, listen. Here you go. I know, it's really messy. Now, what I'm gonna do, you were really loud. It was cool. All right, now I'm gonna create a line right here. Make sure to stay behind that line.
It smells like
Wait,
marshmallows.
don't cross that line. Hey,
It smells
no,
good.
on the other side. There you go. Very good. All right, so what's gonna happen, friend? First off, are you
I want to be
right-handed
the
or
next
left-handed?
volunteer.
Adults? Right, perfect. Okay, so you're gonna be using this hand. You're ambidextrous, I am too. We're gonna use your right hand, okay? So hold your right hand for me. Right hand, perfect. We're gonna put some of this in your hand, okay? Then I'm going to light this on fire. This is just an alcohol burner. And what's going to happen is you're going to, on the count of 3, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. After 1, you're going to throw your fuel through our flame right here, and you're gonna be able to do it yourself. Sound cool? Okay, perfect. Through the flame right here, I'll light it on fire for you. You'll see. All right, now don't throw it until after the countdown, okay? I'm gonna get you a whole bunch in your hand, as much as I can. Whole bunch.
His face.
That looks enough. Okay. Are you having fun? Okay, good. So I'm gonna light this. You'll see.
She was gonna kidnap him. No.
There we go. Do you see where it's kind of orange at the top and blue at the bottom? You're aiming for the orange part. And when you throw it, have you ever thrown like a frisbee? Kind of like that? Oh, don't do it, but yeah. I believe in you. Okay, on the count of 3, okay? All right, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Got it? Oh, that's okay, it's okay. We're gonna do it one more time. Keep your goggles on. Okay, so instead of throwing it at it like a baseball, can I hold your hand a little bit? So we're gonna go like, zoom, and like keep your hand flat, like that. Zoom. Yeah! Okay, one more time, everybody. I'll get you another big old handful of boom. Okay, on the count of 3, okay? 3, 2, 1. One more time. It's okay, we have a whole bunch of it. There's no flame. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time, and this time I'm gonna help you, okay?
Jesus.
Okay, so give me your hand one more time, and we're gonna fill it up once again with the dust of doom. I know, every time, isn't it weird? Okay, I'm gonna help you this time, so don't throw it until I count, okay? You be freaking out? Yeah, if I lit your hand on fire, I'd freak out too. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna help you. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Very good! Round of applause, everybody! How do you feel? Good? Okay, now make sure you get that off your hand because I don't know what it does to bare skin. Guys, he has human skin. Yeah. All right, friend, how do you feel? You just threw fire, you feel good? I'm very glad. I will take your towel from you when you're ready. And I will take your goggles. And everybody, one more round of applause for our volunteers. You can back to your seats. Thank you, friend. All right. Very awesome, very cool. But, was that an explosion? No, it wasn't. What was it missing?
Sound waves.
The sound! You're so right!
Sound waves.
Now, we're going to move up a little bit on our explosion meter. And the next demonstration is going to have a slight sound, but we are still making a combustion reaction. So, once again, we need our 3 ingredients. But for this specific combustion reaction, we do need a container to hold it. And everybody, I found something so special. Everybody, drum roll, please. Give it up for
Recording.
a giant water bottle. Ta-da! Okay, I understand it's not that cool, but we're gonna make it really cool. And I will say to you guys, it does say for water use only on the top of this, and that's what we call a suggestion in this industry. So we're gonna set that there. And then everybody, we need our fuel. And I have something even more special. One more drum roll, please. Ta-da! It's an even smaller water bottle. Thank you. Now, if you guys had to guess, what do you think's in here?
Tar.
Water! water, alcohol. It's a little too early for that, and you look a little too young. Water. Okay. Okay. Scary answers. All right. Oil. Okay. Gasoline. That's a scary answer. Okay, this is now all of your promises to me. If you are ever in a lab setting and you see a clear bottle of some type of clear liquid, you have to promise me you will not drink it, because odds are it might give you heartburn. Thank you. I'll be here all week, literally. All right. So what we have here for our fuel today is denatured alcohol. Now, denatured alcohol burns really efficiently. It also burns this really, really pretty blue color. The specks of orange that you're seeing is actually the dust that's on the desk that I left over and haven't cleaned up yet. But with that being said, let's talk about the elephant in the room. My desk is on fire! Guys, my desk was made to be lit on fire. Your kitchen countertops at home were not. Dads, stop telling me about your crimes. Our insurance company doesn't like it. Happy birthday. So, what I've done is I've added a little less than 50 milliliters of our fuel into here. I'm gonna put this lid on here, and for this specific combustion reaction, we need to get this liquid fuel into a gaseous state, and to do that, you do something called agitating the liquid. Now here's the thing. Agitating the liquid takes a while, and I did have to be trained on how to do it, but I can actually show you how to do it if you would like to see it. Yeah? Okay. All right, everybody get ready. You just shake the bottle. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. Now you're probably asking yourself, Liberty, why didn't you do this before the show? And that's a really great question, audience member. Thank you for asking. The answer to that is, here at Science Live, I get paid by the minute. Yeah. Round of applause for my paycheck, everybody! Yeah! Nice. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of Robux after this. That's right. A lot of dress to impress. Thanks. Yeah. Are you guys having fun?
Yes.
Good.
Dress to impress. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks. What's your guys' favorite exhibit?
Space.
Space.
These lights are pretty cool. Here, I don't know if I'm considered an exhibit, but thank you. Everybody round of applause for Kendra in the back. Yeah. Kendra's my boss, so we have to say I'm doing a good job or I'm gonna get fired, right? I'm doing a good job, guys.
Yeah.
Good, I will make a note of it. Thank you. All right, moving on. So, now that we've finished agitating our liquid, to continue this demonstration, we need this really cool thing over here. Everybody say hello, contraption.
Hello, contraption.
Thank you, courteous audience. Now, we're gonna park this contraption on center stage. We're gonna lock the wheels because we don't wanna light the stage on fire. That would be bad. Fun fact, you guys are actually sitting in a brand new theater. Yeah. A brand new theater. Yeah. All right. So, now that we've done that, we're going to knock the rest of our fuel out on the cart here because we don't wanna light the bottle on fire. Melted plastic smells bad. Now, as I'm walking this into place, I have to tell you this is the first sound in the show. It's not too loud, but it's sudden, so if you don't like sudden noises, when I tell you to cover your ears, I recommend covering them. All right, like I said before, we've created, again, another combustion reaction, so I've got our 3 ingredients. We've got our fuel inside the bottle. We've got the oxygen in the air around us, about 21%. And for our heat, I have a chicken stick, because I'm a chicken. Thank you. Now, is everyone where they would like to be? Okay, at this time, cover your ears if you would like. Cover your ears. Whoosh bottle coming in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
It's crazy.
All right! That was pretty awesome, huh?
Yes.
I'm hearing lots of people say they want to see it again. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. I have to have a serious talk then for a second. This sounds different the second time. Adults, you're probably pretty familiar with this sound. Kids, this is probably the first time you've ever heard this. Okay. My chicken stick is looking dwindled, so I'm just gonna be brave and use my hands. Is everyone where they would like to be? Yeah. Okay. At this time, cover your ears if you would like, cover your ears. Whoosh bottle coming again in 3, 2, 1. And that's the sound of disappointment. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do this demonstration again. And that's because we've created another byproduct of burning, just like with our first combustion reaction. I've created carbon all inside our bottle, and carbon is not flammable. To do this demonstration again, I have to take this bottle, air it out over a box fan for about 4 hours, re-agitate the liquid, and do that whole process again. And that is really long and tedious. But what we can do is talk a little bit more about the science that we just got to see. So, all of that energy I created in the bottle from agitating our liquid only had one place to go when I ignited it. Through the path of least resistance. In this case, it's the neck of the bottle, the only opening. Causing all of that energy to shoot out this way and causing our bottle to shoot in the opposite direction. This is also a really good example of Newton's third law. This is the Newton law everybody is common with. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. In this case, this bottle went in the opposite direction, so we're seeing the opposite of that. Obviously, very cool to look at, very cool. Also giving us that like whoosh sound. I think it sounds like a Mario fireball. Pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, I can't do this demonstration again. But what we can do is give another round of applause to the whoosh bottle, everybody. All right. Hey, okay. Everybody say goodnight, whoosh bottle.
Bye.
Aw. Hawk shoe. Me. Go to bed. All right. So, that was pretty awesome. That was considered an explosion. But for me personally, I don't think it's loud enough. So, we're gonna keep going. And this is, like I said before, this is that part of the show. If you did not like the sound of that demonstration, the next 2 ones are much, much louder and you're not going to like them. So if those are not your thing, or you do not want to be around louder noises, feel free to leave through any of the 4 exits. But those of you that do want to stay, everybody please help me in saying, hello table!
Hello, table.
Thank you. Now, I have a table here, and we have some things on this. I have a towel, I have some extra safety, I have a balloon that says Science Museum Oklahoma on it, if you forgot where you were, and I have a bowl of hair dye water. So, yeah, that's what I dyed my hair in. Anyway, with that being said, for this next demonstration, I do need another volunteer, but they have to be over the age of 18. Here's the thing, adults do not let you yell, so this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna step back and try to shield the light. I'm gonna count down from 3. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. The first adult to stand up is going to come up here. Sound good? Okay, I'm gonna scoot back. All right, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, I think it was over here. All right, come here, friend. Very good, give yourself a round of applause, some very good standing. All right, hello, friend. Hello, what is your name? Ashley, nice to meet you, Ashley. I really like that you decided to come up here without knowing what you were going to do. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. If you'll come on over here and if you'll stand on my left side, right here. Sorry, I don't know my directions. Now, what I need you to do first, if you'll slide all of this safety on for me. Now, you guys don't have to cover your ears just yet. We just need to put on our safety, so, yeah, we have our hands free because we need our hands. Now, I need a hand of yours that has no metal or jewelry because metal does conduct heat. Okay, perfect. Now, I will have you take your hand and dip it all the way into this water for me. Now, this is battery acid. Do not trust strange adults on stage. Oh. No. I'm just kidding. This is just Dawn dish soap and water, so I'll keep your hand submerged in there for me. Are you okay if I touch you? Okay, I'm gonna slide this up your arm because we don't want you to lose the arm hair from the explosion that you're going to hold. Yeah, that one's weird. This usually doesn't happen. It has like an 80% success rate. It's fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, flip your hand over for me. In there. Oh, other way. I don't want to hurt you. There you go. I just don't want to hurt your elbow. All right, we're gonna right, now you can take your hand out of this water if you'll just, don't like dry it off or anything, just let it drip. And what I have here in this balloon is hydrogen gas and 100% pure compressed oxygen. Now, what they are going to do is combine, obviously, but more specifically, that hydrogen is going to act as our fuel and that extra oxygen in here is going to act as an extra oxidizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these gases and pump them into a bowl of soapy water. Now what happens when you blow something into soapy water? Bubbles, that's right everybody, what time is it? It's 1:22, but you were close. Good job. All right, now this does take about 30 minutes, so welcome to this part of the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you have any jokes? No? I really counted on you being funny, it's okay. I'm hearing some people in the audience have jokes. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna count down from 3, everybody say their joke at the same time. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Knock, knock. Who's there? Wow. That's so funny. Oh, the chicken. The egg. Yeah.
Why did the Bible have so many?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yep. All right. Very funny. Okay, I'm bored. Moving on. So, now that we've created a bunch of our bubbles here, if you will take your hand that is soapy and scoop up as many as you can get for me. Now, as she, sorry, they float away because they're lighter than air. Let me scoop them for you. Now, as we're building up these bubbles, everybody, I'm gonna tell you, I cannot tell you how loud this is gonna be. Sometimes it's really bassy, and sometimes it sounds like a gunshot. So, cover your ears when I tell you to. All right, I'm gonna kick this out of the way, and I'm gonna grab a lighter from back here. Now, for this explosion, everybody, if you will hold your hand for me and hold it as flat as you can, fingers spread apart as far as they can go. There you go. All right. Make sure your safety's on. Yeah, you're good. All right, is everyone where they would like to be? Okay, this is going to be loud. Cover your ears, cover your ears, cover your ears. If you're saying no, you're not going to be cool in 10 years. Cover your ears. All right. Hand bubbles coming in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! First, very important question. Are you okay? She's okay, everybody! Yeah, you can take all your safety off your bed. Thank you, thank you. All right, second very important question. What did you feel? Nothing at all, really? I did my job, right? Everybody, round of applause. Very good, thank you so much. Round of applause for both of my volunteers. All right, so we see that she didn't really feel much. There's a little bit of a pop, but we did a lot of safety to make sure that you don't feel anything from that actual explosion. If you remember to the beginning of this demonstration, I dumped her hand into this bowl of Dawn dish soap and water, creating kind of a barrier between herself and that explosion. That explosion happens too fast for it to actually break the water barrier, so you don't feel much. And then with the actual shockwave that comes from it, if you hold your hand out and make sure that your fingers are far spread, all of that energy created can go around, about, and all the way around your hand, instead of just landing flat into your palm, meaning you leave your person completely unscathed. Round of applause, everybody! Wow! Woo. Very good hand bubbles. All right. Now, that was a full-on explosion, but if you guys will remember to the beginning of the show, did I ever say that you needed fire to make an explosion? No, you just need high temperatures. So, for this next explosion, we're going to be using liquid nitrogen, everybody. Yeah. Now, liquid nitrogen is extremely cool, pun intended, thank you. But more specifically, it's really, really cold. It's about negative 320.4 degrees. But more specifically, in a little bit easier way to think about it, it is probably about 3 times colder than dry ice, if you've ever done that stuff, and about 10 times colder than regular ice. You'll see that immediately, liquid nitrogen does not like to stay a liquid here on Earth, and you're gonna see when I pour it into the cup here.
It's not gonna
Yeah, you're gonna see it immediately wants to become a gas again. And that's because when liquid nitrogen exists here on Earth, it does something called flash boiling when it touches anything warmer than itself. Fun fact, everything in the theater is warmer than this liquid nitrogen, but I can show you the flash boiling effect a little bit better when I actually pour it on a warmer surface like our stage. So allow me to. Yeah, you'll see these kinds of beads of liquid. This is what we call flash boiling, or it's more commonly known as the Leidenfrost effect, or the Leidenfrost effect, or the Lederhosen effect if you're wrong. Yeah. But you can see that it kind of skids on a pocket of its own gas. This is the same effect that happens when you have like a really hot pan on the stove and you pour water into it. It's the same effect. Yeah, pretty cool to look at. But for this specific explosion, we're actually going to be using liquid nitrogen's expansion rate. Now, liquid nitrogen expands out 700 times itself, and to hold a cup of liquid nitrogen, you need an area about the size of 2 large hot tubs. Now, I have a very important question for you, audience. Is this 2 liter the size of 2 large hot tubs? No! So what we're going to do is fill this 2 liter up about halfway with liquid nitrogen, put the cap on it, and throw it into that rocket receptacle back there. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be a very big explosion. But first, I actually need to get our rocket receptacle in place. This is now that explosion that I was telling you about. I cannot give you a countdown for this explosion. It will go off when it is good and ready. So if you do not like suspenseful noises or suspenseful things, this is not the explosion for you. Now I'm gonna get this set about edge of the stage, and then I'm also moving it pretty far forward because we have some equipment up here that I don't wanna hit. With that being said, this is pretty close to the front row. This is what we call a splash zone. You're gonna have fun, it's gonna be fine. Now, we're gonna go ahead and start to get some of that liquid nitrogen into our 2 liter bottle here. Now, I'm gonna get another big old cup of it, make sure that we have enough. Now, the other thing hey, come here, do this. Okay, there we go. The other thing we're using is the actual PSI of the bottle. So, 2 liter bottles are rated for about 160 PSI, or pounds per square inch. This is kind of the rate at which they rupture, so if you go past that, or like oh my gosh, this is on here tight. Who screwed this on here? Oh, I did it, thank you. I'm a very strong girl. Thank you. So, we're gonna hop this funnel in here. But like I said before, to give kind of a relative PSI, your car tires are about 30 to 40 PSI. So, very, very different. Now, I'm gonna start to fill this up. You get a little bit more. 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 And some for the homies. All right, so we've got it filled up pretty good. For this explosion, I am gonna throw on some hearing protection, once again. Oh, I'm so rude, guys. If you would like hearing protection of your own, if you'll actually look under your seats, you're gonna find absolutely nothing. Yeah. But what you can do are find your fingers and put them in your ears. I promise you're gonna be okay. Thank you. Now you don't have to cover your ears just yet. I am just putting on my hearing protection so my hands are free. Thanks. All right. Now, is everyone where they would like to be? Okay. I don't see any movement. Oh, there's a child coming in. Hold on. Child going up the stairs, cover your ears. All right. At this time, cover your ears, and keep them covered. The lid is on. It's in. We shake it to speed up the process, and now we wait. Boom! Did I get you? Did I get you? I was close! Round of applause! All right! Now, there's the bottle, and there's the bottle, and here's the bottle. Yeah! So this is what we call a blebby. Blebby stands for boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. Very sudden, very violent as we can see, which means we should not do this at home, correct? Correct, because this
I'm
is
gonna do it at
illegal
home.
to do without a permit. This also includes the dry ice and water bottle version. 4th of July is coming up, don't do it.
No idea what you're talking about.
The more you know. With that being said, I am all out of things to light on
Lake
fire.